If our intention is strong, then we can achieve any happiness. Similarly, if we are healthy, then we can fight with any diseases. Hello everyone, myself Palash Thakre, and today we are discussing a very important topic that is called as immunology. So today we are discussing a very important topic for the human health that is called as immunology. It is the study of immune system which is important branch of medical and biological science. Here we use the one term that is immune system. It is the powerful system for resisting infectious agent. It protects us from the various lines of defense and various infections. If it is not working, then it should be causes diseases such as autoimmunity, cancer and allergy. So the immune system is means host defense system containing many biological processes within an organism that protect us against diseases. So immune system, it is totally depend upon the immunity of an organism. The immunity of the organism is a powerful systems of the host for resisting infectious agent. So dear student, the immunity, it is classified on the basis of the different types of categories. These categories are natural immunity and the acquired immunity. The natural immunity is consisting of three different types of immunity called as species immunity, racial immunity, individual immunity. Okay, so acquired immunity is again classified on the basis of its categories, active immunity and passive immunity. So first of all, we have to just discuss what is natural immunity and acquired immunity. The natural immunity is the resistance of the infectious, which is an individual processes by virtue of its genetics and the constitutional makeup. It does not depend on the prior contact with the microorganisms or the immunization. And the acquired immunity, it is also called as the adaptive immunity. It is the immunity which is obtained during the lifespan of the host. So let's discussing about the natural immunity. The immunity in the host is due to its genetic and the constitutional makeup is called as the natural immunity. Here we use the one term that is constitutional makeup. It means that the response of the body to maintain or restore a good health. The another point of the natural immunity is it is also called as the innate immunity. Innate immunity, it is the non-specific defense mechanism that comes into the play immediately or within a hours of an antigen. It appears in the body. It includes physical barriers and cells of the immune systems like dendritic cell, WBC, etc. The another point which is very important for the natural immunity is it is resistant to the infection that a person possesses due to his genetic properties and constitute his response. Hence, the natural immunity, it does not depends on the previous contacts of the microorganism and immunization. So friend, natural immunity is classified into the three categories: species immunity, individual immunity and racial immunity. We will discuss these immunities one by one. So let's discussing about species immunity. Species immunity, it is totally depend on the resistance of the particular species. It means that the disease affecting one species that does not affect to the another species is called as the species immunity. For example, birds are resistant to the anthrax disease, but humans are more susceptible from it. The another example of the species immunity for human beings are humans are more susceptible to the skin infection, but cattle are more resistant to the skin infection. So next I am discussing about racial immunity. Natural immunity shared by all members of particular race called as racial immunity. Here race, it is stand for specific category or a caste. The one of the most common example of racial immunities are Brahmins cattle are resistant to protozoa parasite which is responsible for other tick fever in other breeds of the cattle. The another example of racial immunity for human beings are black cattle in Africa affected by sickle cell but resistant from malaria, and malaria affect human beings. This is most common example of racial immunity found in human being. Now we are discussing the last category of the natural immunity, that is individual immunity. It acts as a barrier in the spread of the disease. It means it provides the protection to our body. It's slowing the transmission and spreading the disease to other. It is the most important point of the individual immunity. Now we are discussing the another type of immunity termed as acquired immunity. The acquired immunity, it is called as adaptive immunity because the resistance acquired during the life of an individual. It is the immunity which is obtained during the lifespan of the host. Acquired immunity, it is again classified on the basis of different categories, that is active immunity and passive immunity. Here we are observing the acquired immunity is classified on the basis of different categories. These categories are active acquired immunity and passive acquired immunity. The active immunity means the individual makes antibody against any pathogen, then the immunity is called as active immunity. And the passive immunity means if prepared antibody given to the individual which is made from another individual, called as passive immunity. Now we are again observing that the active immunity is again classified into the two categories, that are natural and artificial. Natural active immunity means our body exposed to the pathogen in natural way which stimulate the immune system of an individual and produce antibody is called as natural active immunity. The artificial active immunity, it is very opposite to the natural active immunity. It containing the inoculation of killed organism or vaccine in the individual which stimulate immune system and produces antibody is called as artificial active immunity. We know that if prepared antibody given to the individual which is made from another individual, called as passive immunity. This passive immunity again characterized into two way, that is natural and artificial. During the embryonic development, the transmission of antibody from mother to the fetus through placenta is called as the natural passive immunity. The antibody which is transferred from mother to the fetus is called as IgG antibody. The another example of the natural passive immunity is that after the birth, during the process of the colostrum, the IgA transfer from mother to the newborn baby and providing the immunity. In the artificial passive immunity, the ready-made antibody, it means the injection of sera containing various antibody against the pathogen induced in the individual, providing immunity. I hope this video may be very useful and helpful for you. Thank you.